Hi, my name is Ana. I'm originally from Ecuador. I am the Latin America product manager, and today I'm going to be cooking a recipe that is very popular in my country. It's called Encocado de Camarón, or prawns in coconut milk. Basically, it's a very popular recipe because it's easy and quick. The ingredients, you can find them anywhere. Contrary to what you might think, not all Ecuadorians are very good cooks. I am not a very good one, but this is a recipe that if I can do, you can do it. As a matter of fact, in my home, all the cooking is done by my husband, but he approves of this recipe because it's quite yummy. So I'm going to show you the ingredients now that we're going to be using for this recipe. So you've got some onions, carrots, red capsicum, butter, prawns, chives, parsley, I can never pronounce that, some garlic, coconut milk, olive oil. This one I brought from Mendoza. Some pepper, some salt. This one comes from Maras, from Peru, from the salt pans. So let's start cooking. We're gonna put a little bit of olive oil here. And a little bit of butter. We're gonna let that melt, and we're going to do a little bit of sort of like a stir fry with the onions, with the red capsicum and the carrots. This is a good recipe that you can cook during autumn, especially when it starts to get a little bit cold. And the best way to eat it is with white rice. Long grain rice is probably the best for this recipe. So let's start putting our onions there. We want to get like a golden sort of color there with the onion. I always prefer to use a wooden spoon. That's the way my mom taught me to cook. She always said that it gives better flavor. I don't know if that's true. This recipe is actually from the coast of Ecuador. I come from Quito, the capital of Ecuador, but this is a very popular recipe in the coast of Ecuador. However, we eat it all over the country. South America have very similar recipes. As a matter of fact, most of the food in Latin America is very popular, like in different countries, although there might be some variations of the recipe, but this one you can also find in Peru and in Colombia. Okay, now we're gonna put the carrots and the red capsicum, and we're gonna let it cook there until it gets a nice color. You might need to add a little bit of extra olive oil. Now we're gonna put some parsley. As you can see, it's starting to get some nice color. Now I'm gonna add a little bit of garlic, and you can add also some paprika. It doesn't have to be hot paprika, but it's just to give it a little bit of color. And then we're going to incorporate the prawns, which in Ecuador we call them shrimps. We don't call them prawns. It's ready to smell really well. Very nice. So now we're gonna add the prawns. Let them cook there for a little while until they start to get some color. Okay. So now, as you can see, the prawns are almost ready. Well, they are actually ready. So we're gonna add the coconut milk. We're gonna reduce the temperature a little bit. And that is going to start to cook. It smells delicious. As I said, there are different ways to prepare this recipe. Some people might like to use sort of shaved coconut and mix it. You can also blend it with the coconut milk. I personally like it simple, just with the coconut milk. Okay, so now we're gonna taste this to adjust the flavor. It's almost there. So we definitely need some salt. Some pepper. And the final touch, you can either use cream or sour cream, a couple of spoonfuls. I personally prefer the sour cream. Let it simmer for a little while. And then you put some chives. Está riquísimo. And here it is, camarón encocado. Buen apetito.